How's it going, everybody? It's time for another great Mr. Poestyle video, and today I got a package in the mail, so that's what this is about. Champ Games, you probably all know and love them like I do. Make just the best Atari 2600 games out there these days, and just amazing work over there. And they're having a sale going on. Gosh, I should have looked it back up. I know it was going until, I think it's going until maybe Christmas Eve, tomorrow as of this recording. Actually, about 4 minutes from now will be midnight. But anyway, yeah, they're having a sale going on right now, 12 days of Christmas, I think it is. And, you know, normally I'm not even a box collector. I will if I can, but I really have no place to display these things. So my other Champ Games that I have, they've only ever been the cartridge and maybe the manual with it. But this time I did opt for the boxes and whatever comes inside those, I think posters, etc. So I grabbed 2 more Champ Games, and I'm really excited about that. I'd love to have them all, but it's just you gotta spread these things out, right? So the box came today. I'm very excited. I ordered it, I think, last week. And there's the box. I slit the top open here, but we're going to get into the nitty-gritty and what is inside. And this packaging does remind me a lot of the old Atari age packaging whenever I get something from them. We got little advertisements. This is the first thing that you'll see when you open these things up for their games. Very nice, you know, very professional as you'd expect. And then these are the Champ Games Presents that are not actually made by them, but produced by them. So, I mean, really cool. Little things in the package. It's always nice. And there's a sticker. And I have a door here in my studio with stickers and magnets from all different places that I've ordered from, and gaming companies and things like that. So that's cool. I got my packing slip. And then there are the 2 games that I ordered, so we're going to have to cut that open. But I got Spider's Arcade and Tutankhamun. And I've been wanting these for a bit, so I'm glad that I finally got them. Now, along with the way Atari age package stuff, Champ Games as well, you have your packing peanuts or popcorn or whatever you want to call it, the styrofoam. And, you know, Atari age, when they do this, they really throw those suckers in there. So usually what I do is I pull out all the contents and dump it out into the trash. I was gonna do that, but you'll see here. Well, first we'll open the games, and then you'll see what I saw. But I haven't opened this yet. So we got our bubble wrap to keep us safe. So you got a box cutter like this. You just want to be very careful when you open this stuff. You don't want to cut into everything. So there we go. And they got little stickers like Atari Age does too. I really like that little detail. They're all wrapped up in plastic. We got Spider's Arcade. Crawling to an Atari 2600 near you. Love it. Love it. Tutankhamun Arcade for the Atari 2600. And I know Mike from Mike's Gaming Gal can't say enough about this game, especially compared to the original release from Parker Brothers back in the day. So I always got a joke and say that Parker Brothers had the greatest version of this game ever. But, you know, it's all about the jokes. But let's take these stickers off. Let's open it up. And let's see what we get in the box. And then these are going to go under my tree. I don't think I'll do a video on these until Christmas or just after Christmas. But it's just a Christmas present to myself. So I buy these things all year long, so we'll call these a Christmas present. bright colored box, beautiful. Atari Vox Enhanced. Now I do have an Atari Vox. I just need to find where I have it. 2024 Champ Games. Tutankham Arcade. And we have some screenshots of the game play on the back. Really nice box though. Really nice box. You got your sarcophagus, your mummy on the sides. On the bottom. On the top. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Like I said, I never got any of their things boxed before, but really beautiful presentation. High quality, professional. And you know, if you know anything about Champ Games, the games are just extraordinary. So when I pull out here, we got our full color instruction manual, front and back. All right, I must have bumped something. I'm sorry about that. Let's go back. We were at, I think, at the manual here. I just happened to look down. I didn't think I'd talk too far after I turned off the camera. So, our manual. It has all your settings, of course, inside, and it talks about the Atari Vox or save key, your joystick, your different modes, etc. I need to actually read that sometime. Read our instructions. So great presentation with this instruction manual, the box, and we also got a poster. Really, my game room is filled up with stuff on the walls, so I don't have much room to frame and hang something like this up. But I love it. You know, I'll keep it in the box for now. But it is a really cool addition if you buy the box copy. I think it's a great idea, and the artwork is great on that thing. And then let's take a look at the game that's inside. Now I'm gonna keep checking every second to make sure the camera didn't turn off. There you go, you got a little tray inside there. You got your cartridge. Again, it looks beautiful. Yeah, great work on that. You know, and the end labels too. You know, you didn't get that back in the day like that. You just have the name of the game on there. So, and I love this. I absolutely love this. I wish everybody would do this. Now, Atari's answer for this is the little slipcover cardboard box that goes on it. But a lot of your games back in the day had this little spring-loaded dust cover in there. And then when you put it into your cartridge slot, well, let's take a look here. Give you an idea. If you can see this, there are two little plastic pieces here that push into the holes on the inside there. And that pushes back your dust cover so that the PCB connects to the cartridge connector. Da 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 da. I know I'm doing it wildly. I'm loving it because I am loving it. Off-Grid used to do that a lot too in his truck sim videos. But yeah, that little cartridge cover there, and I did do a short a while back, years ago, how to clean those. It's very simple. You just put a little jeweler's slotted screwdriver into that, and you can push this back with another finger while you're doing that and clean your PCB if you need to clean the thing up. But yeah, that is really awesome. I'm loving that they did that. They put that little spring-loaded dust cover back in there. So let's put these back and we'll get to the other game. Don't want to go too long because it's really just an unboxing, but you know I'll go long. I don't mean to, but I don't always cut the camera when I'm doing things like putting things back, etc. And this is Spider's Arcade. Da-da-da, da-da-da. And I'm not all that familiar with this. I know Bliss played it on his channel quite a bit. Earth is under attack by the Spider Queen's army. You're the last hope. You're always the last hope of mankind to make the enemy web, or stop the enemy web from capturing the entire planet while thwarting the incoming invasion of deadly spiders. And of course, you have your screenshots. And even just that face there is pretty amazing for Atari 2600, at least back in the day. Spiders Arcade, Spiders Arcade, boom, the sides, boom. Let's open it up. Let's see what's inside. It's Spider Arcade, Spider, not Spider Fighter, not Black Widow. Okay, here's our manual. I'm not doing green screen because I know we got a lot of green this time around, so we won't mess with that. Again, it talks about the Atari Voxer save key, which is really cool. You can save your high scores that way. And all of your different modes, novice, standard, advanced, and challenge. You gotta love that. So you gotta have something like this to know what you're doing, right? Your A and B difficulties, those kind of things. All of your enemies, of course, are listed. Just great quality, man. You know, this is homebrew at its very best. That Spider Queen right there. And scoring, tell you what you get for what you kill. So I'll have to go through that before I play. I usually don't. And then of course we got another awesome Champ Games poster for Spiders Arcade. If I can open it. A little static electricity going on there. There's a glare, I know. And I never did move the microphone back over to me again, so hopefully you could hear all this. But I do love that they include all of that stuff if you get the box copy. Like I said, it's like $10 more. And you got a tray inside again, and we're going to pull out more game cartridge from that tray. And again, you got your spring-loaded dust cover inside. Love it, love it. Brilliant looking, bright colored cartridge. And your end label. So that's really sweet. And I haven't played these yet myself, so when we get to it here, I think these are going to go straight in under my Christmas tree. So we'll get to it, like I said, around Christmas Day or after, however soon. Because I'm still playing with that Sprint. That just came yesterday. I mean, I did the updates and stuff to it, but it's also going under the tree. I played around with it a little bit just to get it set up and get my games on there. I bought a few more games. Digital ROMs online last night, so I do need to get those on there too. But I don't really need the system for that. Just the thumbstick. Although if I want to make sure they're on there right, I suppose I better keep the system out. Everything will go under the tree. But finally, here's the thing that I thought was hilarious. When I just pulled those things out today when I got them in the mail, I'm getting ready to dump out the packing styrofoam. Hopefully you can see this. It wasn't just packing styrofoam inside. Can you see that? I just covered it all. I'll show you what I saw. This is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Was not expecting this. Didn't hear anybody else talk about this. I got little spiders. Spiders Arcade. And they're not the ones you'd think. They're not the little ring spiders that you used to be able to buy in a big bag to give out at Halloween or whatever. No, they don't have a ring. They're just little spiders. See? You see him? Purple. Is that grape? Green. And orange. So that's hilarious. Little spiders. I don't know what I'll do with them. Yet they're not going in the garbage, man. So that's Champ Games. Yeah, I didn't hear anybody talk about that before. So I don't know if that's just something new with the latest shipment. They said, let's throw some spiders in there if somebody orders Spiders Arcade. Really cool, really funny. Loving it. But yeah, go check them out. They have their sale going on. Right now it is Christmas Eve day. Christmas Eve morning, so I think it was only going up until Christmas. I'll have to take a look on that. But check out champgames.com for yourself. Order you something in the last few seconds if you can. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for another great Mr. Poestyle video. Did you order anything from Champ Games during their sale? Have you bought stuff from them in the past? Have you bought stuff from them when they were selling through Atari Age? Let me know in the comments down below. What's your favorite game that Champ Games has brought out? Have you bought any of the Champ Games Presents? I want that, what is it called? Chaotic Grill. I really do want that, so I'm going to have to look into that. But thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you on the next one. That's right.
Joystick in hand, eyes on the screen, Mr. Poestyle, an arcade machine. Blips and bloops, a symphony of sound. High scores calling another round. From Atari joysticks and television's keys, he conquered consoles with such ease. ColecoVision's wonders, he knew them all. Master of pixels, standing tall. Poestyle, Poestyle, the
Oh, Nacho. Come here, Nacho. Nobody. Ooh.